Hey guys, and welcome to week 3 of breaking in my 3-year-old Delphi. So it is actually the very last day of week 3 today, so I'm going to show you me getting on her for the first time, because that is what we were up to today. Fingers crossed, all goes well. So last week you saw that she was lunging with bridle, saddle. We were starting the process of giving her a mouth, so teaching her what the bit means. And I also was kind of laying over her or kind of jumping up and down beside her. I think that was in the last video. Oh my gosh, it's honestly all blending into one. Come here, Duff. What you can't hear in the background, possibly because of the microphone, is that someone is driving a motorbike up and down the road with a lot of rev. So if you think that she's looking like, what the heck is going on? That is why. So over the last week, she's been doing lots of lunging in the strings. She's been going really, really well. She kind of naturally has quite a nice head carriage, so it's been quite easy for her to do what I'm asking. You know, she's not finding it difficult at all. She has a nice understanding of the bit pressure, as you can see there. I put pressure on the bit she gives to it. So she's been very good. I have lain over her in the yard, but I had no one to help me. Oh no, sorry, one day I had a girl just to walk me up and down. The second day I had no one to help me, so I was like trying to get her to go, like lying over her. Anyway, today I will have Dad to help me. So I'll show you a few clips of the last week with a little bit of the lunging. We had one day where there was lots of puddles and she was quite not wanting to go through the puddles. So I used that as a good learning exercise. Unfortunately, I didn't get a video, but lunging her through that. Next week, I will lunge her more over some water trays and things like that to show how I introduce them to these kind of spooky objects. But I did lunge her over some just trotting poles, like 2 trotting poles. She didn't care less. She was very, very good. So today I'm going to be sitting on her. I'm not going to have the microphone and I won't be speaking when I'm doing it. I'll probably do a voiceover because I just need to concentrate. But basically I always start them in the yard here. The reason I do this is because 1, it's a small enclosed space. 2, they don't really, I don't want to jinx this. I'm touching wood. Come on, don't jinx things. They don't really buck and go crazy on the concrete. If they do anything, it's usually like 1 buck or like 1 kind of hop, and then they realize it's hard ground and they kind of go, you know, whereas sand, they can give it welly. So I tend to do it on the concrete in the yard where they're comfortable and where they've done loads of things before. Wiggy's currently pulling all the rugs and head collars off the rack, as you would have seen Delphi do in the previous video about Wiggy. They're 2 very naughty ponies. Anyway, so yeah, basically Dad's gonna leg me up. He's gonna lead me up and down the yard with me hanging over the side of her to get used to the weight, which we've already kind of done. Then I'll put 1 foot in the stirrup and kind of sit up so she can see me, but I'm still kind of hanging off the side, so if she were to do anything, I can very easily bail and land on my feet. And then if she's cool with that, I'll swing my leg over, have the whole weight on her. If anything happens, basically Dad just turns them calmly in a circle is the ideal. But sometimes people do get a fright when the horse gets a fright. But the ideal is if she were to kind of jump forward or do anything, Dad just turns her into the circle and then she goes into the groundwork pattern that she's done a million times and is comfortable with. So it kind of is a way to calm them. So that is the plan for today. I'm going to give her a lunge first and then I will get Dad down and we will get up on her. I will get up on her. Dad will not be getting up on her. All right, good girl Delphi, let's go. So you can see I have the stirrups hanging down. They're banging against her side, which she doesn't love, but I mean, it means that she'll be totally desensitized to my legs. They are quite heavy metal stirrups. Oh, can you hear these motorbikes? I don't know what's happening. They must be all out for some party or something because they're just driving up and down the road, which is not ideal. But Delphi's being a very, very good girl. So just going to do a little bit on the other rein and then it's time to get on. So it's go time. I bring Delphi into the yard. I just give her a walk up and down so she knows where she's going to be walking. She's not going to get a fright or, you know, be nervous. This is an abundance of caution. This horse has walked around this yard 100 times. But anyway, I do this every time and I don't like to break routine. So I bring her up to the mounting block, which she's done some practice with this before, practicing standing. So I say whoa and she stands. I bang around on the saddle, make loads of noise, make loads of flapping. I'm doing this, by the way, because I was waiting for my dad to come down to hold her, so I was like, oh, might as well do a little bit extra desensitizing. So this is basically what I've been doing the previous few days leading up to this, just lying over her. Here she's a little bit tense, so I just take a little bit of pressure on the rein to soften her neck, and she comes really soft or relaxed. It's such a great tool to have from the groundwork to be able to relax them. So now Dad has come down and he's holding the lovely Delphi, and I'm just lying over. I don't usually put my foot in the stirrup straight away, but I really didn't feel like she was going to do anything. Also, if I'm at all worried about how they're going to react, I asked Dad to put them in a circle first, which you actually do see later. But she was so calm. Look at Wiggy. I was chatting to Wiggy. It was so funny. He was really interested in what was going on. So just giving her a little walk around, and then we get back to the mounting block and I start sitting up. So I feel like there's 2 ways that the horse can get, well, maybe 3. 3 ways the horse can get a fright. Firstly is the weight, it's unusual to them. Secondly is the sight of you up there, so that's why I do the weight first, and then I sit up so she can start seeing me. And then the third thing, I think, is the wrapping of your legs either side of them, which I try to desensitize by patting her and using my arm. Look at Taggy here. Oh, she's looking at the camera. She's so cute. She's a 2-year-old, so this will be her literally in 1 year time. This will be her leading around, Dad leading me around the yard on her, so it's very exciting. Anyway, back to Delphi. I'm sitting up here. She's not bothered at all, so I asked Dad to stop and I swing my leg over. Don't hit their bum on the way over, but if you do, you should have desensitized them to it. I always reach down and put my foot into the stirrup instead of banging my foot around to try and get it. It's just a habit. And then I asked Dad to just do a circle because, I don't know, I feel like she just was a little bit looking at me. So I just, I'm like, abundance of caution, asked Dad to do a circle just to get her feet moving with me up on her. And she was actually at 100%. She actually did a nice circle there, crossed her hind legs over. And now Dad just takes me on a pony ride. So I start with my body low, so it's kind of just getting used to the pressure of my legs each way. And then now here I'm just starting to sit up now. Yeah, so I'm sat up now and I'm just patting her, chatting to her. Dad's just leading her around. It's all very relaxed. I'm basically just getting a pony ride, and that is it. Dad brings her up and I ask him to leave me there so he can get a photo, of course, obligatory photo, and that is her done. So happy.
Yeah, go on.
Good girl. Yay, she's backed. The video's over, guys. The series is over. The horse is backed.
She's so good.
She's so good.